there are people like me who have been in the struggle for decades. Yeah. So someone will say, yeah, but why must we listen to this guy? If he was so wise, he should have liberated us 50 years ago. Yeah. At the same time, I must also have the patience to say these are youngsters who are, and I learned this, by the way, during the Fees Must Fall story. I learned that you have to take young people very seriously and understand that they are not you and they are fighting their own struggle in their own way. So the blend of experience and youth must also be managed, because you can't say we'll only be liberated by young people or we'll only be liberated by stalwarts who have been there for a long time. It's a blend of all those things. Yeah. So having been on a lighter note, having been a student leader at VETS in the 80s, so when I went to meet the Fees Must Fall generation, I was expecting, the same format of the meeting that was happening in the 80s. They said, no, this is not how we do things now. And I had to learn how they do things. And they also hopefully learned something from me. So that's what the struggle is about. It's about managing any dynamics. But the thing about Dudu and Floyd is just nonsense.
When you were still with the EFF in Parliament, you guys, as the EFF, offered former President Jacob Zuma and the ANC your votes in terms of them having a 2/3 majority to be able to amend the constitution on the land issue.
Right.
Some people are saying, what would make the president right now help in liberating black people on the land issue and giving them their land, when at the time the ANC and him as the president didn't take that opportunity?
Two answers. The first one is that at least what he says, or some of the people in the ANC say, is that his grouping within the ANC, and he articulated this, by the way, even at the time. I think even Julius Malema said this, that why is it that the president says you need to amend the constitution, and yet the MPs are saying, no, you don't need to. So there were those dynamics. That's the first thing. But secondly, he was obviously trapped within an organization that was inherently conservative. But you see, the idea, that's the other thing. People think we're saying that President Zuma is, I don't know, the Messiah or has never made mistakes and so on. No.